Welcome all you plus 2 combat modifiers back to the stream. Welcome back to the Creature Collection. TV's Noah here, a little bit of smoothie in hand. And we're going to dive back into the Creature Collection ARG. As always, I am just a player. I have nothing to do with this project. But we got 4 more videos, and we have to dive into the blog and the Twitter and see if there's anything we can find there. So let's jump into it. If this is your first time joining us, there seems to be a video game that's trapping Let's Players within its digital walls. And there's also some sort of entity that seems to be chatting up people. So let's take a look. Theater mode, please.
I'm not sure how many of you read my latest blog post.
I haven't, I'm sorry.
I've been recovering and trying to forget the incident that happened. I feel much better now, thankfully. At least energy-wise and stuff. I also found some articles where it looks like this isn't the first time people have played the Creature Collection game and disappeared.
Interesting.
It also looks like I'm not the only one who's run into things suddenly happening to them. Like that.
What?
What the heck? The light wasn't on. I didn't turn it on. It was off. What just happened?
Interesting. Okay, so that was kind of neat. You might want to put some room tone over that one because you could hear every time the mic cut off. But other than that, that was neat. So here's an update video about what's going on. Also, while I was making it, something unexpected happened. Interesting. All right, intriguing. I don't think there's anything for me to do with this video, but it does seem to imply like it might be time to start looking at the blog. So let's take a look at the blog for a bit. With the strange things going on that I've talked about here, that's the YouTube channel, I felt like I should start a blog to talk about my new ... situation. It's also a way, I suppose, to see if anyone else is running into the same thing, as well as post anything else I feel like I need to. All right, so there's a blog, there's some contact, we can chat. Oh, okay. I was about to say this blog seems very odd. All right, so it looks like there's only 3 posts. What's going on here? New page source. This is going to be, because it's a Wixix site, yeah, it's going to be all crazy. Just the background image seemed odd. All right, so when was this video? Just so I can be sure. It's blog. It's blog. So this was a month ago. So this was January at some point. Actually, does it say if I click on this with like the exact date so I can kind of go through this in some semblance of an order? No, it just says a month ago. That's not a date. There's a date. All right, so the January 23rd. So these, all right, I should read these first, and then we'll come back to this. Not sure what to do. I'm not sure how many of you who read this blog have visited the YouTube channel or not, but things have been anything but normal lately. First, I saw the strange commercial that eventually I got a feeling like something was off about it. Then the videos that mysteriously started showing up. Then, well, I don't feel like myself. That's my ears buzzing. I thought there was like a high-pitched noise, but it's in my life, not in the website. Speaking of which, I gotta plug my fan in so I don't overheat my system. If you're wondering why, well, it started after an incident a couple days ago. I've been resting and I don't feel as weak. But there's something else. I'm not sure how to explain it, but I feel something somewhat different than I usually do. Sometimes I feel like I move somewhat faster than I normally would, and then I feel tired, like I just ran, even though I haven't. It doesn't always happen, but it does seem kind of scary. The only reason I can think of that I feel somewhat different now is because of the incident. No explanation. It makes the most sense. The thing is, though, even with that, I'm not sure what happened to me. All I know is that I sometimes feel like I'm moving in a slightly different time frame than other people. Interesting. If that makes sense, and I don't know what to do about it. So we might have some Langoliers issues going on here, where they're slightly out of time. I also maybe they're like we have a Tyler Durden situation. If she's suddenly feeling weak and tired, maybe like she's doing stuff that she doesn't remember. Recovering and a discovery. This is the very next day. Recovering an interesting discovery. Okay, so I've been resting and recovering, along with trying to distract myself for what's been happening, even though it hasn't been easy. Yeah, there's also the upload videos that she doesn't know how they got there. That kind of would imply that maybe it's her, because she would know the password and all that stuff. And I ended up coming across a couple of articles I thought I should mention. They were from 2014. That's forever ago. One of them mentions the creature collection and how there were disappearances. They also mention a sleepwalking incidents and stuff. Freaking called it. All the articles are from the newspaper called the Ice Hill Times. I'm not sure, but I think Ice Hill is a town or two over from me. You don't know what's a town or two over from you? Unfortunately, these photos are a little cut off, but the titles are Sleepwalking Incidents Baffle Town, 2 more reported missing, and several mysterious appearances baffle town. This is all cut off, so I don't think I even want to attempt to read this, but alright, interesting. I dig it. Oh, wait, let's not read this yet. Let's instead go with the next video. Summoning ritual went long and made you a bit late. It's okay. I'm glad you're here now.
It's, been a little bit since my last video. I haven't really been sure what to say. I've been wondering, though, how many others have been running into what I've been running into. I've also been wondering how many people have disappeared and, well, who's behind this? What they are and why they're doing it. I mean, there's no way whoever's doing this is human.
Okay.
It's just, why? Why did this whole thing start 10 years ago? Also, did it actually start then? Or before that, and I just haven't found anything about it yet?
I'm glad I read the blog. I'd be confused.
I don't know. Will I ever know? Also, for some reason, I've been getting this feeling like they're going to come back. Like they'll visit me soon. I hope
we'll go back to that.
I'm wrong. I really do. I had a feeling like this before, though, and it was right. So I'm not about to ignore it. And when they do show up again, I just hope I'll still be able to resist them like I did before. I really do. Even though part of me feels like I should just let them finish what they started,
Yep.
Another part of me really doesn't want that to happen. Please, please don't let that happen.
All right, so it looks like there was 2 hidden messages things.
Whoever's doing this is human. It's just, why? Why did this whole thing start 10 years ago? Also, did it actually start then? Or before that, and I just haven't found anything about it yet? I don't know. Will I ever know? Also, for some reason, I've been getting this feeling like they're going to come back.
All right, I'm backing it up frame by frame. We're already here.
That they'll visit me soon.
Oh, they're already there, darling.
I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I had a feeling like this before, though, and it was right. So I'm not about to ignore it. And when they do show up again, I just hope I'll still be able to resist them like I did before. I really do. Even though part of me feels like I should just let them finish what they started.
Don't worry, we will. All right, so whoever is doing this is now taunting her. Interesting. I had these thoughts and questions about what's happening, so I thought I'd mention them. I think you're right, and I think they're already here. You said you were able to resist them before. I didn't do my vocal warm-ups before this. How? I do believe they intend on finishing what they started. Best wishes! I'll keep my eyes out. Official reply. Thanks, I appreciate that. Also, how I resisted them well, I'm not completely sure. Several days ago, I saw that commercial again. It just popped up on my screen. It was different this time, though. It talked to me at one point. Well, I started to feel like something was happening. I didn't want it to, and then I stopped the video. I mean, I guess I was able to resist them because I didn't want them to do what they were trying to do. Stopping the video probably helped too. Popped up on my screen. I guess this is happening online. Like this is a YouTube ad, not a TV ad. Edited to ad. I reread your comment and I noticed something I missed before about them already being here and finishing what they started. With you mentioning that, it feels like something showed up in the video. Oh, interesting. So now this is implying that this comment caused those messages to show up? That's a bit odd. Or it could just be Puppet Master being like, there's hidden messages in this. Make sure you go back and look, which is a possibility.
Another part of me really doesn't want that.
Quiet. What was the date of this? This is January 25th. Which is only, 2 days after the last video? So I don't know what this has been a while thing's about, but... Interesting comment.
I was reading through the comments for my last video, and I noticed something interesting. In one of the comments, the way it was written, mentioning them being here already and intending on finishing what they started, it sounded like the person saw something in my video, which was news to me. So I went and looked through it, and yeah, there's something there.
Yeah, I got it.
There's two very quick glitches, like something's trying to come through but not fully able to. It's got to be them, trying to communicate with me. I just didn't know it was there.
So on one hand, in reality, it would make sense for someone to make this video. To be like, look, this was brought to my attention and it's totally there and I'm freaking out. On the other hand, I feel like it's just kind of like doing the player's job for them. But then again, I'm coming to this late, so, it could have just been like, this is the video I'm going to make once someone figures out that there's stuff hidden in the video. So, What was that noise? Hold on.
I just didn't know it was there. I shouldn't even be surprised at this point that they added something to my video. I just, I really don't want them to finish what they started. I also don't like how they're already here.
Right.
I don't know if that means that I just can't see them, or they're somewhere in the area and know where I am.
That's not what that said, right?
Somewhere in the area and know where I am.
She never says somehow out loud.
Just can't see them, or they're somewhere in the area and know where I am.
That's interesting.
Either way, it isn't good at all, and I'm not really sure what to do. I mean, except for waiting for them to show up and hoping I can still resist them. What if I can't?
Alright, that ended abruptly. Okay. I never know what I'm going to find in the comments. This time I found a comment that made me realize that there's something in my video that I didn't add. Hello, Danielle! I'm glad I found your channel. I thought my friends and I possibly the only ones running into strange things because of the creature collection game. I'm glad to hear we're not. Thank you for contacting me. I'm glad you found out you're not the only one dealing with the weird stuff because of the game. I'm guessing the commercial too. There's also someone else whose friend decided to play the game and something strange happened. It's mentioned in this forum. If you're interested in reading it, I'll go to the forum too. Are you the creature to be collected? Ooh. If you're asking about me in particular, then no. It is more like the ones who made the creature collection game are trying to turn me into whatever they are. I mean, unless you think they have a form of collection, then yes. It's more of that they're collecting people who play the game. Eventually, though, the people show up again, but have you read the articles? What art? The articles are all cut off! Okay. So what's going on with it? Oh, this forum doesn't look fun. Strange occurrences thread. A friend of mine tried a game we received from an email. Yeah. A couple months. We checked through the whole house upstairs, found nothing. Alright, so it's just another person sick that had the same kind of experience. Okay. This is hard because I don't know who's in character and who's not. Here's Danielle. Wait. So, okay, so Danielle runs this forum. Okay. Interesting. I think we got one more video. And then we'll dig through some other stuff. Okay, so I guess I have to do some reading now. Hey everyone, first off, I'm sure you'll learn. Reading's hard, kids. Stay in school. Hey everyone, first off, I'm sure you'll notice something a little different for some reason. I'm not sure why. The video audio isn't working. I recorded dialogue for this video like I've done before, but when I played it back, there was nothing there. Definitely not something I was expecting, although with everything else that has happened, I probably should have. Second, I found that I'm not the only one who's been running into strange things because of the game Creature Collection game. I'm not sure how many of you read my latest blog post. That was a day ago, so I should probably go read that blog post. But someone made some recordings talking about what they and their friends went through. They also left a comment on the last video about it. Okay, so that person is probably in-game. Maybe. We'll see. Let's go read the blog post. I got an interesting comment on the most recent video. There's also someone else in addition to Gorn on the forum, and their friends have been running into the strange things because of the creature collection game. They were glad they found my channel and glad they found out at least one other person was dealing with what they were. I haven't visited their channel yet, but I will soon. I'm guessing they added stuff that has to do with what happened to them and their friends. I'm curious to see if their experiences compare to mine. Okay, so I have to go to their profile as well. I'm also curious to see/hear any new information that might show up. Maybe it'll help us figure out these. And someone put it in one of the comment entries. Okay. There's also someone in the forum who's been mentioning about what happened to their friend. Well, there were some interesting details that weren't mentioned in the recordings and that I hadn't, whatever. Third, I'm not totally sure how to explain this, but I've been feeling more tired lately. It's almost like I have less energy than normal due for some reason. Also, I've been having this dream where there are these voices having a conversation of some kind. One of them mentioned something about the people that were collected, and I remember hearing my name at some point, but not much else. I think she's sleepwalking. For some reason, it almost feels like a warning or something. I'm not totally sure though. Oh, but right now I am rogue. I thought my thoughts aren't working right, and I'm feeling tired again. What's going on? Ooh, that was interesting. I wonder if that means anything. Comments? Do you have anything? That might be like an audio puzzle of some sort. Something's wrong. I don't know what to do. Interesting. All right, so we got to go back. And what was it? This one that seems to...
I was reading through the comments for my last video.
Yeah, so this seems to imply that this is in-game. This is looking very similar. Something strange is going on. I have no idea how many people have heard of creature collection, but my friends and I did. Unfortunately, through some strange things that have been going on, like my two friends seemingly to disappear at one point, ever since I saw the commercial and heard about the game somewhere around a couple weeks ago, I've been making recordings to document what has been happening. I decided I'd add them here to let others know what's going on, and if anyone has been running into the same thing. Also, maybe someone who listens to them can help me figure out what's going on. All right, so we got more things here. Let's do. Is there anything going on the Twitter? The Twitterverse here? Just sharing that. There's the forum. Sharing. Okay, there's not a lot here. Okay. All right, let's go.
There's this commercial I've been hearing about. It's for this new game called Creature Collection.
This guy is doing an ASMR video. We'll put in both. Let's see if I can get the head tingles.
I haven't seen it myself, but my friends Heath, Sierra, Duncan, and Miranda have. They think the commercial is kind of cool looking with how it's animated. They're interested in trying out the game. Then again, they're usually interested in trying out any new games they find about. So it's nothing new. I thought my friends have been talking about the commercial. I'm curious to see what it looks like myself.
So, I'll say this. Not enough weird stuff has happened for him to have created that video yet. It's just like, my friends are super into this video and I really want to check it out. Like, that's the entire message of that video. They saw a commercial and I'm going to check out this game. I want to check it out real soon. Nothing strange has happened, so it doesn't justify creating an entire YouTube channel for it. But let's get more tingles and listen to the next one.
I saw the commercial today. It just suddenly showed up on my computer. I'm not totally sure what to think of it. I mean, I kind of like the style of it. The thing is, though, for some reason there's something a little creepy about it. I talked about it with my friends and they think I'm being silly. Am I? Or is it something else? Also, why do I feel like playing the game may not be the best idea?
The mouth sounds, man. Just...
Also, why do I feel like this is a bad idea?
It's so ASMR-y. I was actually thinking that maybe they're AI generated, but now I'm not sure. Let's keep going.
I saw the commercial again. And I feel even more like there's something off now. I don't know why. I also noticed some kind of message in it. There was this text that flashed on the screen for a second, but I'm not sure what it says. I'm also not sure if anyone else noticed it. All I know is if I end up getting a copy of Creature Collection, I'm not going to play it.
Well, then why would you get a copy of it? Save your monies. Final Fantasy Rebirth came out today. Like, what are you doing?
I got a call from Heath and Sierra today. They mentioned finding something.
So many characters without faces. Just saying. How am I supposed to know what any of these people are like, you know? For all I know, Heath and Sierra are 80 years old, 6 years old, or dogs. Like, I have no idea.
Kind of strange in their email. There was a download link. They weren't sure if they should see where it led. After hanging up, I went and called Duncan and Miranda and found out they got the same thing. They wanted to see where it led, though. Even though I mentioned how I thought it was a bad idea, they decided to click on the link anyway. When they did, they found out it went to a game. It was the same game from the commercial, Creature Collection. When I heard that, I told them they shouldn't play it. They told me I was being silly again and hung up. Sometime later, when I was checking my emails, I noticed an odd email. It had a download link in it, and I deleted it. There's no way I'm playing it. I just hope Duncan and Miranda are okay.
Don't play anything new yet. I'm still looking at this. No comments. Is there anything going on here? No. Nice transcript. Everything's fine. Okay, nothing suspicious. I have not been doing my due diligence and like looking through this stuff, but
It's been a couple of days, and I haven't heard from Duncan and Miranda. Usually Heath, Sia, Duncan, Miranda, and I talk a lot, pretty much every day. Since it's been a couple of days and I haven't heard from Duncan and Miranda, I'm worried. Especially since I called Heath and Sierra and they mentioned not hearing from them either. They were a little worried too, but also mentioned waiting another day and then calling them. I thought maybe Duncan and Miranda got preoccupied with something, maybe even playing the new game. That's the part that worries me. The fact they probably did play Creature Collection and something happened to them. I'll wait another day though. And hope when I call Duncan and Miranda they answer the phone.
okay. I have to do this for my own sanity. AI generated ASMR voice. It's possible. It's possible that this is... I don't know. There's just something uncanny about it for me. Let's go.
It's been another day and, well, unfortunately my suspicions have been confirmed. I called Duncan and Miranda and there was no answer. For some reason I thought maybe if I called later I'd get an answer, but I didn't. I called Heath and Sierra and told them what happened. I'm not sure they believe me though. They said they'd call Duncan and Miranda themselves. I doubt they'll get an answer, though. I just know something happened. I'd warned them about Creature Collection, and now, well, they seem to have disappeared.
So, I have to give this small bit of criticism here in that, like, so far all this has been is an explanation that what has happened with the Creature Collection has happened again. It doesn't need to be 8 videos. And like we're visually getting nothing. It's just another person saying like, my friends played this game and now they're gone. Final video.
I was looking around online and ended up finding out I'm not the only one who's been dealing with strange stuff. There's a YouTube channel someone started that has to do with that creature collection game. The strange things happening because of it. I'm really glad I found it. And even though I'm sad Danielle's dealing with what she is, I'm glad I'm not the only one dealing with weird stuff because of this game. I'm gonna go contact her and see what she says.
All right, so we got another group working on this whole creature collection thing. We got this guy, Strange. What was it called? Strange. Did we get this guy's name? Did you say your name at the beginning?
There's this commercial I've been hearing about. It's
No, I don't think you did.
Called Creature.
Anyway, something strange is going on, and Danielle are now going to work together to try to figure out what's going on with Creature Collection. As a player, I don't know what I should be doing. Like, I don't know if there's anything I should be solving or preparing or doing. It's just kind of waiting for more story to happen. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for the Creature Collection. I don't think there's anything else for me to really look at here. I'm still intrigued, but like I feel like all this did was reestablish things that we reestablished in the first time. It's just like, this is still kind of happening. I really would love to. I mean, it's very ARG. Like, I know TEC Archives does the same thing where like you don't see the characters, but man, a face would be great. A face to tie things to would be great.
And thank you for the ASMR tingles. I really appreciate them.
But I think that's going to do it for the Creature Collection. If you're having a good time, be sure to check out this ARG. It looks like it's still updating actively, so check often. Maybe there'll be a new video, and you can solve it before I even get to it. But if you're having a good time with me, then please be sure to follow me on Twitch. It's +2 Comedy. And subscribe to +2 Comedy Game to catch up on all my past live streams. And I will see you all next time.